Here is part 2 of going over calculus homework, page 407. We've got 2 more problems. We're on number 13, and so what we're taking here is we're taking a half circle. We're taking a half circle and we're rotating it, revolving it around the x-axis. So you're going to have something like this, okay? It's a half circle of radius 3, so it's going to look something like that. So think about it. As we rotate this, okay, here we go. What are we going to end up with? What shape are we going to end up with? Yeah, we're going to end up with a sphere. That's what we're going to end up with. Okay, there's my little, do a little cylinder right there. Okay, now let's go ahead and start it. Volume equals, where are we going to start our slices? Right here at -3. Where are we going to end the slices? Right here at +3. Then we got pi r squared. Again, why pi r squared? Because the cross section, if you slice this and look at it, it's going to be a circle. That's going to be the area times the thickness then. And the thickness is dx. First of all, okay, here we go. Let's go. Volume is, we got -3 to 3 pi. What's our radius? Our radius is right there. There it is. And the radius equals the y, and the y is root of 9 minus x squared. So that's going right in here. Root of 9 minus x squared. Now remember, it's r squared. Okay, there we go. Hey, what happens when you square a square root? Yeah, you just get what's underneath it. So let's go ahead and we'll do it right here in blue. Okay, we've got, first of all, let's take the pi out. Let's bring the pi out front. Then we got -3 to 3. Now, here it is. The square of a square root, it's just 9 minus x squared. There it is. Nice. Okay. We've got the pi out front. We'll multiply that by at the very end. Now let's do the antiderivative. What's the antiderivative of just 9? Yeah, it's 9x. Antiderivative of minus x squared? Yeah, it's going to be x to the third. What number in front? Yeah, -1/3. There it is. Straight evaluation bar, -3 to 3. Let's go ahead and plug them in. Here it is, pi. We've got that. Let's plug in the 3 first. So we got 9 times 3 minus 1/3, 3 cubed. Good. Big minus. Now let's plug in the -3. 9 times -3 minus 1/3 -3 cubed. Okay. Nice. There we go. Remember, when you do this in your calculator, make sure you use these parentheses, especially on the negatives. If you don't, you're going to get it incorrect. Okay, let's go ahead. Here's what I did. Right here, we've got the pi. Okay, in my calculator, this is 18. Minus, in my calculator, this right here. Okay, this right here is -18. Okay, so hey, here it is. We've got, that's plus a pi, that's 36. Pi times 36. We multiply it out, we get 113.10. There it is. That is a sphere right there. Okay, now take a look. The formula for a sphere. The formula for a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. Let's see if it works. Our radius on this sphere would be 3. So let's see what we get. 4/3 pi 3 cubed. Okay, let's see what that is. 4/3 pi 3 cubed. Here we go. We've got 4/3 times a pi times 3 cubed. There it is, 113.10. Yep, 113.10. Same answer as our integration. Okay, there it is. So yeah, that formula that we learned in geometry, that formula holds up with our integration. Okay, let's go to the last one. Here it is, number 14. we've got our shape, and here is y equals 0, and we're going to rotate this region right here. That region, rotate it around the x-axis. Well, it's going to look something like this. There you go. Okay. When we start to do our slices, yep, there you go. There you go, a little bit of thickness on that. There's the cylinder, okay? Okay, here we go. Volume equals integral, where we start our slices, right here at x equals 0. We're going to x equals 1, and it's pi r squared times dx. Okay, here it is. We've got 0 to 1. We've got the pi. What's the r? The r is that equation right there. So the r is right here, x minus x squared. But remember, in the formula, r was squared. Okay? Okay, now, let's first of all, let's bring the pi out front. We're going 0 to 1. Now, let's do this over on the side. X minus x squared times x minus x squared. Okay, let's do FOIL. Okay, here we go. First term, I got x squared. Inside and outside, that's going to be a minus x cubed and another minus x cubed, so minus 2x cubed. Okay, and the last term, that's going to be a positive x to the 4th. There it is. Okay, put our dx. Okay, now let's do our antiderivatives. Okay, here we go. Move it up. Yeah, good. Okay, we got the pi out front. We'll multiply that by at the very end. Now, antiderivative of x squared. Yeah, it's going to be 1/3 x cubed. Okay. Antiderivative of negative 2x to the 3rd. Well, you know it's going to be x to the 4th. 4 times what gives me negative 2. So it's going to be a negative. There we go. It's going to be a negative 2/4. There you go. If you want to put 1/2, that's fine. Okay. Okay, great. Next, let's see what we got. Plus antiderivative of x to the 4th. Yep, that's going to be 1/5 x to the 5th. There it is. Those are the antiderivatives. Straight evaluation bar, 0 to 1. Okay, here it is. Volume is pi times, now let's plug in the 1. Okay, so we've got 1/3, 1 cubed, minus 2/4, 1 to the 4th, plus 1/5, 1 to the 5th, minus, now plug 0 in, you get 0. Okay, so that's kind of nice. Okay, here it is. Wrap it up here. Okay, in my calculator, what does that equal right there? That equals 0.0333. There it is. Okay. Now we multiply that in our calculator and we get 0.105. There it is. That's the volume of that little shape right there. Okay, kind of like a little football. Okay, that's the volume right there. Okay, hey, that's the end of going over homework, page 407.